This is North Dakota Today.
Good morning, good morning. Hello, everyone. Happy Fat Tuesday. Welcome on into North Dakota Today. My name is Ashlyn Hill.
And I'm Jillian Trudeau.
It's Mardi Gras.
Yes, we're celebrating. Woo! Isn't this so cute? I literally said, Ashlyn, I have a Mardi Gras little mask in my car. And she goes, I have lots.
I have so much Mardi Gras. I'm just overwhelmed. There's so much Mardi Gras swag and just all this fun stuff. Okay, so my parents used to go all the time when I was young, and they brought back tons and tons of beads, and I kind of learned a lot. There are different crews, and they all have different medallions that it just looks like the sky is raining beads if you see any type of video. But they just have a lot of cool stuff, and this was just a collection of the other stuff that my family really liked, and they kind of gave it to us all of us kids.
Yeah.
So me and my siblings all kind of got some Mardi Gras swag, and I had it literally in this baggie in a box of like my childhood photos and like just all my like growing up stuff.
That's so cute.
And I was like, wait, I have a whole bag of beads. Like we can just get really festive today to celebrate Mardi Gras.
That's so funny that your family like decided that they wanted to collect beads for Mardi Gras for you kids. Like my mom, she went on vacations and she brought back seashells for us.
Oh, see, no, I love that. That's very normal. Like these are very normal things. I think, you know what's funny is this is like 1/4. There's just so much stuff that you get, and it's just like a little tambourine or the beads or whatever they're tossing out, and you're like, wow, you don't want to throw it away.
Yeah, well, of course.
So
and
I'd want to keep
especially
it.
if your family goes too, because that's just like a sentimental thing.
Yeah, I've never been.
Yeah, I haven't either. Has your family gone to, like, you said that your mom went with her sister.
My mom and my aunt would go, and they would go, so just like as groups of friends. They were fun, I guess.
That's so fun. That's so fun.
I guess they used to be fun. Sorry, I was looking away because I was digging through. I mean, there's just coins. There's all kinds of little like knick-knack, tchotchke kind of stuff. It's interesting because there's different parades. There's different routes. There's different crews. There's different king and queen royalty.
Yeah.
There's balls. There's masquerades. There's all these different other things happening. It's not just one main parade, really.
Yeah.
So it's just the more you learn and the more you know. Again, I am looking forward to going one day. One day I'll make it down to Bourbon Street.
I feel like you just have to.
Yeah.
Well, and then you were talking about the different parades. Orpheus is one, right?
Right.
One
So
of
the different crews. Yep.
Yeah.
Endymion is one of mine.
Yeah.
I hope I'm saying it right, but they all have their different little symbols and they're different. And if you've been and you know this, then you know. But for those of us who don't, I mean, I learned it all, and like I said, I just dug out this bag and was like, yeah, I have all kinds of stuff to show up for Mardi Gras.
And there's so much that goes into Mardi Gras too. There's so much fun things that you can do.
Yeah.
Just even like around here, I know that there's some events to do with Mardi Gras, but also it's the Fat Tuesday.
Yes, okay, so Fat Tuesday, which we love anything called the Fat Tuesday, right?
Right,
You can't go wrong when that's the holiday.
It's like a potluck Tuesday.
Exactly, like great. Everyone just live your best life on Fat
Absolutely.
Tuesday. I want to bring up what we do in Michigan to celebrate because I feel like a lot of people are like, what are you talking about? When I lived in Nebraska, they had no clue. In Michigan, we celebrate with punchkis, and they are a Polish fried donut, and they're filled with either fruit or cream. They're really good. Okay, so these are from years past. As a morning reporter, I used to go out to a Polish restaurant every Fat Tuesday, and they would have a polka band and punchkis. And I would literally get on camera and say, welcome to the Polish Polka Palooza. It was a whole thing.
That is so fun.
But so it's a fried dough, just kind of like what you would think, and then deep fried, so there's a box full of them too. So then they're filled with whatever type of filling you want, and then they're topped with powdered sugar. So typically I would eat the fruit ones, cherry, raspberry, but a traditional filling is prune.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, they're okay. My favorites are the typical,
So you've
blueberry.
had the prune one.
Yeah, I've tried them all, I think.
Okay.
Even the cream-filled ones, I don't love those ones as much. I try to stick with either the blueberry or the raspberry or cherry, something along those lines.
Yeah.
But it really is essentially like a jelly-filled donut of some type.
Okay.
But no one ever knows what I'm talking about, so I was excited to tell you guys, and lo and behold, our special guest today, Sandy's Donuts, is joining us.
Yeah.
They make punchkis.
Yes.
I was like, I feel you in my soul. It's like a taste of home. So they're joining us today. We'll be going over the ins and outs of how they make them at Sandy's.
And we'll even have a hand.
And we get to join in on the fun. But like I mentioned, when I was in Nebraska, no one had a clue what I was talking about. No one had
That's
ever even
so
heard of
funny.
it. Which kind of makes sense though, because has everyone heard of king cake? That's what they have in New Orleans.
That's pretty typical. That's
Right.
what I was saying.
So
yeah.
everyone just has your own little sweet treat depending on your
Yeah.
region. When I asked people here initially, everyone said, yeah, we have a ton of pancake breakfasts. And I was like, oh, well, delicious.
Well, that's what I was seeing too. I was looking up a little bit about Fat Tuesday and Mardi Gras and everything and how this region is celebrating, and it was a lot of like pancake feeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So either way, get something doughy and delicious and sweet.
Absolutely. You know,
That's
go
one
into
way to
that
celebrate.
sweet tooth. Well, there's also like a lot of like Creole dishes that you can also like
Cajun,
celebrate a little.
Creole.
New Orleans,
Louisiana,
or
yeah.
New Orleans.
Narlands.
Narlands.
Narlands. No, never New Orleans.
Okay.
New Orleans.
I didn't know if that was like a tomato type thing.
They just know you're from out of town.
True. True. Okay. Kind of like Oregon and Oregon.
No,
You know?
I think it's just Oregon.
Okay, I know definitely people have said Oregon to me, so just gonna throw that out there. I do say Oregon. I find
It's
that
funny.
correct.
Regional
But yeah.
dialects are funny. So tell us about your mask.
Okay, yeah, I haven't really celebrated Mardi Gras before,
Right.
or really Fat Tuesday and that aspect. But last year, one of my coworkers in Rapid City, they threw a Mardi Gras, and apparently it's an annual thing for him. It was super, super fun. He threw a Mardi Gras party with him and his wife, and so like I got a couple masks to like go with it, but
Yes.
he went all out. There was a king cake with the baby.
Yep.
See,
Oh, that's good luck. Did you get the baby?
I
The
didn't
piece
get
with
the
the baby?
baby.
That's what you want. That's the good
No.
luck.
Yeah, and then he had like some I don't even know. I couldn't really eat it because I'm vegetarian,
Oh,
so
right.
it's just like it was kind of the Cajun-esque
But themed food?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Maybe jambalaya or gumbo or
yeah,
something.
that sounds about right.
I really only started to learn what people actually do in Louisiana because I worked with people from Louisiana when I worked in
Fun.
Nebraska.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
really where I started to learn about all these different things. And then when I brought up punchkis, they were like, what? Punchki is spelled in a Polish way, so
Yeah.
it's Paczki.
Yeah.
So when you're looking at it, it looks like patchki or potchki or something.
That's it. Yeah, absolutely. Like I had, we have Sandy's Donuts coming on today, and I was thinking it was like Patch Keys or something like that. I haven't heard of it before.
Classic.
A little Polish traditional donut. And then
Punchki.
Ashlyn was talking about it this morning, and I was like, I think I know what you're talking about.
Jillian was like, wait, what? What are you saying? Punchki with an N? And I'm like, yeah, that's how it's pronounced. I don't know. I don't make the rules around here. I just like to eat them. So we are looking forward to that. Thanks for participating in our Mardi Gras parade.
Yeah, absolutely. Commented we might throw you a bead.
yeah, I've got quite the collection here. It's just a good excuse to have fun. Why
Yeah,
not?
absolutely.
We'll take it in the dead of winter. Why not?
You're right.
All right, we have a lot coming up on today's show, though. We are talking with Dr. Hansen. We're looking into health for our kiddos. We're also getting a look at the latest with Plains Art Museum. But up next, we're chatting with a beautiful venue for those of you who might be planning out your spring events. Prairie Meadow will be joining us. Up first, though, take a look at our local steals and deals.